Hello everyone, welcome back. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the Lynx 12 today. And an interesting issue that came up today. Earlier in the day I was at a different gun range and I was training somebody. Now I bought about 1,000 rounds of this Browning 12 gauge 8-shot. Okay, now when I ordered it, I had not noticed that the velocity on this was 1145, right? So it's got velocity 1145. I like my velocity to be at least 1,200, ideally 1,300, okay, but I've never had a problem with the Lynx 12 at 1,200, even when this thing was like brand new, okay. Now, the problem with 1145 is that it's really underpowered. If you have a brand new spring in there, there's a good chance it's not going to cycle the gun. However, the spring that I happen to have in this one, I was about to change out, okay? This spring on this gun, it is extremely light. So I was about to change it, and then this order came in. And like I said, I kind of ordered it by mistake because I had not realized that the velocity was 1145. I tested it out. I didn't have a problem shooting it, but what I noticed today is when I had some people shooting the gun, they didn't quite have the gun tight in your chest, right? And what was happening is the bolt was coming back far enough, right? It was coming back far enough to reset the hammer, right? But not far enough to pick up the next round and feed it, okay? So I'm going to try to replicate that because what I've done is I've actually collapsed the stock all the way. I'm going to try and replicate that by not putting it tight in my chest. I've been trying to replicate it. I've quite not able to do it, okay? I had two people doing it pretty consistently, so I know it's possible. It's just I quite haven't figured out the way that they were jamming up the gun. So I'm just gonna hold the gun really tight, kind of loose. All right. Well, that time I did a little too far where it didn't cycle. All right. So I'm gonna try to hold it a little bit tighter this time. We're gonna go a little bit looser. A little bit looser. I can't quite do it. So for me, it's not working. I'm either completely jamming the gun, or I'm either completely jamming the gun, or it's just working for me, right? And if I have this tight in my shoulder, gun's working fine. But I did notice that with two people, it was coming back far enough to reset the hammer, but it wasn't picking up the next round at all. So just something interesting for you guys to be aware of in case you run into it, okay? Especially with these, get this shell out, with the low velocity ones. Now, like I said, this spring that's in here is extremely light. I mean, I was about to junk this spring. I had ordered like 2 more of these. SDS Imports just got in a new batch. I ordered 2 about 2 weeks ago. They used to be something like $15. Now they're like $30 a spring. So they doubled the price of the springs. But yeah, that's definitely something that you want to get extra parts of, right? Get extra recoil springs. I mean, each of these springs is they do wear out. I mean, I can't tell you exactly how many rounds they're good for, but they definitely wear out. And I can see on this one, it's just got a really light. But the good thing is that it will cycle like this low velocity ammunition. Okay, so don't when you guys change out your recoil springs, don't throw them out. Hold on to them, because if you ever get yourself some low velocity shot, the gun will work with it. Okay, or you can make it work with it. Okay, so. But yeah, that was very interesting. I had not seen that before, where it's coming back far enough to reset the hammer, but it was completely missing the shell. And as a result, it was going forward without having picked up a round. Person was pulling it, and basically, all they were getting was a click. So just a little interesting thing I experienced today with this with the Lynx 12, completely ammunition related. And user error, right? Because I have to try really hard to get this gun to jam, like by holding it like out here, right? So if I'm holding it, if I have it braced against my shoulder with any type of pressure at all, the gun is with this light spring, it will shoot anything. Okay, so I hope you guys found this this video useful. If you're not a member of the channel, subscribe. Talk to you guys soon.